Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 148.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released November 19th, 2014, beginning alphabetically with Astro City number 17, Grigari Ironhand, Tyrant, Emperor, Interdimensional Scourge, Honor Guard's greatest enemy, his rise, his fall, the death of one of Honor Guard's own, and the secret story behind it all. Featuring guest penciler Tom Grummett in a very human tale of obsession, cosmic battle, and interstellar conquest. Next we have Batman 66 meets the Green Hornet number 6 of 6. Final issue, a bomb falls from the sky threatening the good people of Gotham City, and Batman and the Green Hornet have just one chance to take out this deadly threat. Meanwhile, Franco Bolo, the man whose stolen stamp started General Gum and the Joker's current crime spree, has himself been stolen. Will this enable the terrible twosome to fly away scot-free, or will our heroes finally save the day? We've also got Batman 66, The Lost Episode number 1. During the original Batman television series run, legendary science fiction writer Harlan Ellison turned in an outline for a story that would have introduced Two-Face. The story never made it to air, and Two-Face never entered the TV show's Rogues Gallery. Now, the two-way crimes of Two-Face is adapted to comics by two comic book legends, writer Len Wein and artist Jose Luis Garcia Lopez. Also included in this special edition are Ellison's original prose story outline and the complete original pencils by Garcia Lopez. Next we have Batman and Robin number 36. Robin Rises continues as Batman and his allies make their push toward the heart of Apocalypse. We've also got Batman Eternal number 33. Batman's arsenal of weapons is turned against Gotham City. Next we have Batman Superman number 16. New artist Adrian Saif joins the hit series as a mystery begins. An unseen terror launches deadly strikes against major cities, and the only clue is kryptonite. Can Batman and Superman bring an invisible foe to justice before more damage is done? We've also got Batwoman number 36. Batwoman and the Unknowns continues as Batwoman crosses paths with the mysterious Jason Blood. Next we have Earth 2 World's End number 7. Mr. Miracle and the World Army prepare their final assault on Apocalypse. We've also got Fables number 146. Rose Red isn't happy. She's pretty sure she's going to kill her sister, who she sometimes loves, sometimes hates, and sometimes both. It's complicated. What to do then but go home and sort things out, all the way to a little cottage in the woods in a faraway land where Rose begins to learn just who she is and where she really came from. Turns out that's complicated too. This story also features the last story of Hansel and Gretel. Next we have Fairest and All the Land trade paperback. In the grand tradition of Fables 1001 Nights of Snowfall, this original Fairest graphic novel features short stories written by Bill Willingham as told through the magic mirror. This title features artwork by some of the finest artists in comics. Next we have Green Lantern New Guardians number 36. Godhead Act 2 Part 3. With the unwilling help of Kyle Rayner, Highfather at last gains control of the greatest potential weapon that the multiverse has ever known, the life equation. But such power is never meant to be controlled, let alone weaponized, not even by a god, and without his powers Kyle is helpless to prevent the unthinkable. We've also got Harley Quinn number 12. Harley's over the moon about teaming up with the all-powerful Power Girl, but it won't take X-ray vision for Power Girl to see that something's not right with her new best bud. Next we have Infinite Crisis, The Fight for the Multiverse number 5. Based on the hit video game Infinite Crisis, on the Gaslight world, master inventor Lex Luthor visits the Arkham Sanatorium to try to convince the Joker to join him in battle against the coming crisis. Meanwhile, back in Mecha Metropolis, Prime Zatanna, Cyborg, and the Flash team up with the recharged Mecha Superman for a final desperate showdown against the rampaging gigantic Arcane Doomsday once and for all. We've also got Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3 number 4. In the recent uprisings against Superman, one of his allies has been conspicuously absent, the mystical being known as Raven. Find out what has become of her and what role Constantine has played in her absence. Next we have Justice League number 36. The Amazo virus continues. A bizarre disease has been unleashed. America has been quarantined and the whole world is at a standstill, but no one on the League may be more affected by this than Batman. What deadly secret about the League does the Amazo virus hold? Where did it come from? Who unleashed it and why? And what does it mean for the future of the world's greatest heroes? We've also got Multiversity Pax Americana number 1. Brace yourselves for the next exciting chapter of the Multiversity as the acclaimed all-star Superman team of writer Grant Morrison and artist Frank Quitely investigate the conspiracy on Earth 4, home of Pax Americana. Told backwards through an experimental storytelling technique that reveals new mysteries with each turn of the page, Pax Americana stars The Question, Blue Beetle, Captain Atom, Nightshade, and Peacemaker like you've never seen them before. As the assassination of the U.S. president leads to political intrigue, interpersonal drama, and astrophysical wonder, the truth behind the crime and those involved will blow your mind. What confidential conversation between the President and Captain Atom could reveal everything? How far will The Question take his hunt for the truth before he hurts his former friends or himself? And who is the steel-handed boogeyman operating in the shadows? Discover all this and more in this exciting standalone issue, which also acts as Chapter 4 of the Multiversity storyline. Join us if you dare for the Multiversity. Next, we have New 52 Futures End number 29. The meaning of Firestorm and heroism will change for everyone whose lives have been touched by the Matrix in this special issue devoted to Jason, Ronnie, Madison, and Tim's fight for survival against a man pushed to the edge by grief. We've also got Red Hood and the Outlaws number 36. The Outlaws never thought things would look this bad as Jason Todd gives in to his addiction to venom in order to find the missing Starfire. Next, we have Sensation Comics featuring Wonder Woman number 4. Wonder Woman appears in a trio of tales with some offbeat guest stars. First, Diana and her friend Etta Candy are captured by Ra's al Ghul, but he's not the most surprising soul they meet. Then a Thangarian menace returns to Earth, and you won't believe what Diana must do in her battle with Bythe. Plus, the London police are confused as to why they caught Catwoman so easily. Fortunately, Wonder Woman is in town to take charge of the situation. We've also got Supergirl number 36. A new writing team of Mike Johnson and Kate Perkins enroll Supergirl in the Crucible Academy. Against her own will, Kara has been selected to join the mysterious academy, which promises to train her and other beings of cosmic importance to serve the forces of good in the universe. But who's pulling the strings behind the academy, and what are Kara's chances of survival if she decides to drop out? Guest starring Superboy. Next, we have Superman Wonder Woman number 13. Welcome the new creative team of writer Peter J. Tomasi and Doug Mankey. The unity between Superman and Wonder Woman will be tested as never before as a mysterious group of villains make their New 52 debut. But first, Atomic Skull and Major Disaster cause trouble for our favorite heroic couple. We've also got Teen Titans number 4. A major villain is revealed to be behind the new Teen Titans problems. You won't believe what's next. Next, we have Teen Titans Earth 1 Volume 1 hardcover. In this new original graphic novel, the young heroes of the Teen Titans never felt like normal kids, but they had no idea how right they were. Their seemingly idyllic Oregon upbringing hides a secret, one that will bring killers, shamans, and extraterrestrials down on their heads and force them into an alliance that could shake the planet to its foundation. The superstar team of writer Jeff Lemire and artist Terry Dodson reinvent DC's youngest heroes with an all-new mythos and an all-new world. Next, we have Trinity of Sin number 2. The Trinity of Sin, Pandora, the Phantom Stranger, and The Question uncover an evil that threatens the very core of the New 52. And we've got Wonder Woman number 36. Please welcome the new superstar creative team of writer Meredith Finch and artist David Finch. As this new epic begins, the fate of the Amazons is about to be revealed, major new characters will be introduced, and a new villain will arrive with enough power to defeat the combined might of Wonder Woman and her Justice League teammates. Don't miss the start of this story that guest stars Swamp Thing. It will define what it takes for Diana to fulfill her destiny as Wonder Woman. Out in trades, we've got Aquaman Volume 4, Death of a King trade paperback. Unfolding from Thrones of Atlantis comes a murder mystery that sends Aquaman to the ends of the earth to reveal a threat to those closest to him. Plus, Aquaman enlists the others to help find a missing relic in the southwestern United States before his enemies can get to it and possess untold power. Collecting Aquaman number 17 through 19 and 21 through 25. Next, we have Aquaman Volume 5, Sea of Storms hardcover. Sea of Storms is collected from Aquaman 26 through 32 in Annual Number 2. Aquaman faces a forgotten Atlantean legend, the Kraken. A massive crustacean of incredible power, the Kraken once served the king of Atlantis, but now poses one of his greatest threats. And when Aquaman's trident is stolen, a host of ancient evils is freed from the mysterious portal, along with the Greek demigod Hercules. All this in Arthur Curry's high school reunion. We've also got Batman Detective Comics Volume 4, The Wrath trade paperback. The Caped Crusader is challenged by a mystery in the 900 and a special tale celebrating the 900th issue of Detective Comics. Plus, Batman faces two new foes, Emperor Penguin and the deadly vigilante known as The Wrath. Collects Detective Comics number 19 through 24 and annual number 2. Next, we have Batman Detective Comics Volume 5 Gothtopia hardcover. Who or what has created this twisted vision of the Dark Knight's hometown? As far as anyone knows, Gotham City is and always has been a crime-free utopia, patrolled by the white-clad Batman and his sidekick, Selina Kyle, aka Catbird. Don't miss this strange adventure from Detective Comics number 25 through 29, including the amazing Detective Comics number 27. We've also got Dust Covers, the Collected Sandman Covers hardcover, new edition, an amazing collection of the dark and arresting imagery. The Sandman Dust Covers, the Collected Sandman Covers is back in a new hardcover edition that presents the haunting cover imagery of the Sandman. Featuring exclusive Sandman tale, this collection also includes insightful and revealing commentary by #1 New York Times bestselling author Neil Gaiman. We've also got Teen Titans A Celebration of 50 Years hardcover. Teen Titans A Celebration of 50 Years collects a wide range of stories featuring comics' greatest teen super team, including Nightwing, Cyborg, Superboy, Beast Boy, Starfire, Raven, and more. This anthology collects stories from some of the industry's legendary talents, including Marv Wolfman, George Perez, and Jeff Johns. And we've got Vampire Diaries trade paperback. Elena, Stefan, and Damon make their comics debut in a new collection that includes digital chapters number 1 through 39 of their adventures. This anthology graphic novel will bring some of comics' greatest talents to Mystic Falls and set them loose to bring the characters to life or death. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and Tumblr to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.